This woman presses her face tightly against the iron bars, her lips pale from soaking in the seawater, yet she still keeps her mouth open, desperately gasping for air. But what exactly is she doing? It turns out, this is an endurance challenge. 10 players hide beneath the iron bars, and whoever can hold out the longest without coming up will win a staggering $500,000. At the very beginning, the water is still 6 or 7 inches below the bars. Everyone feels relaxed, swaying casually as if on vacation by the beach. However, less than half an hour later, the tide rises to within just 2 or 3 inches. Now, in order to breathe, they must press their faces right up against the bars. If they slip even slightly, waves rush in and flood their noses with salt water. Meanwhile, the scorching sun beats down, turning their skin red. But still, no one is willing to quit. After only an hour, the water reaches the bars themselves, seeping steadily through the cracks. Some pinch their noses, timing their breaths with each retreating wave. But one big man cups his hands around his mouth to breathe. A mistake, since the seawater rushes in even faster. Within moments, he cannot continue and bursts out of the water as the first to quit. As soon as he swims to shore, a long-haired man, face flushed red, also gives up. Right after him, a woman in red follows. In the blink of an eye, 3 are out. The game now becomes pure, breath-holding endurance. The tide continues to climb, forcing the remaining players to keep only the tips of their noses above water. They crane their necks upward, snatching each breath in the brief lull between waves. Every breath feels like gambling with death itself. One muscular man's veins bulge across his neck, yet finally he bursts upward for air. Another trembles so badly he can barely grip the bars, but still he refuses to surrender. 2 minutes later, a bearded man gives in first, followed quickly by 2 others. Unexpectedly, only 2 women remain, Anna and Mary. Using their body advantage, they hook their legs over the bars, reducing energy loss and focusing entirely on their breathing. Another 5 minutes pass. Anna begins to falter, her body slipping from the bars. As she gasps, a wave chokes her, forcing her to surface. In the end, Mary is the last one standing, the undisputed champion. Yet amusingly, she didn't seem to realize it at first. Only when her teammates tapped and reminded her under the water did she finally rise to the surface, claiming her moment of victory.